Now we're at the Cranberry Nature Center and gift shop. Gonna take a look inside. They have some stuffed animals and all kinds of stuff to tell you about, and then we're gonna go on the Cranberry Nature Walk Trail boardwalk.
There's a rattlesnake.
Look at that ugly thing.
I saw it already.
Corn snake.
We've been here.
I know.
He's showing off. Said, I'm gonna show off today. Oh.
Lord have mercy. And the bear, and the fox, and the fox squirrel, and the owl.
Flicker, a red fox, a barred
That's a northern flicker.
owl.
So this is the Cranberry Nature Center. As you can see, all the stuff that they have, and a bunch of ugly snakes. So if you like snakes, you might want to stop and visit, but they are real. These are not. Actually, they were at one time, but they're not real now, for one reason or another. Here's what y'all just wanted to see, a turd box. Different color, shape, sizes. So when you're walking in the woods, identify a turd. You can come back to my video and reference all of these and you'll know what kind of turd you're looking at. Even got a few brook trout under the water. That's the kind of bear we want to find. The head that big. Not really. That's a polar bear.
What is it?
So you rub the little stick and you get the propeller spinning. Then you say cranberry and it goes back the other way. And you say cranberry. Every time you say cranberry, it changes directions. Cranberry, cranberry.
This is what I have to deal with on a regular basis. Just for everybody that gets to watch this is what I have to deal with all the time. Right beside of you, the one to your left, is a black cherry. We got a bunch of them. What is it?
Cucumber magnolia.
Yeah.
Now find it.
So apparently it used to be buffalo here. So on a clear day, you can see Virginia. 28 miles away is Bald Knob, which is right there. You come across, you see the little dip, and then the next of it, the first one to the left, is Bald Knob. The next one closest to us is the Allegheny Mountain, where the West Virginia line is. This ridge here is part of Watauga State Park. A short drive from the Cranberry Mountain Nature Center, we made our way down the winding, picturesque road that leads into one of the most unusual and untouched places in West Virginia, called the Cranberry Glades. As you drive, things start to shift. The trees grow taller, the air turns cooler, and everything gets quiet. It feels like you're heading not just into the forest, but into another time. Tucked deep in the Monongahela National Forest, the Cranberry Glades are like nothing else in the region. This isn't your typical Appalachian woodland. It's colder here, wetter, and wilder. Spread out over about 750 acres, the glades are made up of 5 separate peat bogs, something you'd expect to find in far northern places like Canada, not in southern West Virginia. But here they are. Their story goes back thousands of years, all the way to the end of the last ice age. Now the glaciers never made it this far south, but they still changed everything. The climate here stayed cooler and damper than the land around it. Over time, mosses and other plants have died off, built up and formed thick layers of peat. The peat soaked up water and locked it in, creating a soft, sponge-like ground that gives the glades their name and their unique feel. What really sets the Cranberry Glades apart is what grows here. Because of the cool temperatures and acidic soil, you'll find plants that don't belong anywhere else in West Virginia. Wild cranberries, sphagnum moss, and tiny orchids. and even carnivorous plants like pitcher plants and sundews that trap insects just to survive. It's like walking through a prehistoric garden. You'll also see trees that seem out of place, red spruce, tamarack trees that usually grow hundreds of miles to the north. This rare mix of plants and trees is called a boreal ecosystem, a leftover from a colder ancient world. It's like nature pressed pause here and the landscape never quite moved on. Can y'all tell me what did those, looks like ginormous molehills? Because I have no idea. Comment down below. Tell me if y'all know what those are. Looks like a good place for an alligator.
Huh? Is there gators in here?
No.
Ooh, what is that stuff growing? Look right.
I don't know what that is actually.
Molly frog eggs.
No, it ain't really frog eggs. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's, I don't know, dinosaur eggs.
Dinosaurs ain't real, ding dong.
Y'all comment down below if you know what that is.
Ooh, it's nasty looking.
It's got like a veiny look to it. See it?
What is it?
Let me see your hand.
No! I see his dookie. Yeah.
Ray sees a beaver dookie. I don't know what the beaver dookie looks like, but she says it is.
I seen it on the thing.
You can't tell me that a cosmic explosion created all of this. Not me. This. Well, me too, but that is absolutely beautiful. There ain't but one thing that could create all that. God above. Wander the boardwalk trail and you'll feel the difference. The ground seems to breathe under you. The smell of pine and moss lingers in the air. Bird song echoes in the stillness, sometimes joined by the soft hum of insects or the distant call of a hawk. There's something quieting about this place. You slow down, you notice more. Even on a summer day, there's a coolness that clings to the ground and reminds you you're in a place that time nearly forgot. Thankfully, this special place is protected. The U.S. Forest Service knew how important it was to preserve it. Today, a half-a-mile boardwalk lets visitors explore the glades without damaging the fragile ground. As you walk, interpretive signs share the story, how the land formed, what lives here, and why it matters. But the glades are just the beginning. All around this area in the Cranberry Wilderness, nearly 50,000 acres of remote forest, highland bogs, mountain streams, and hiking trails. This is one of the largest wild areas east of the Mississippi. While visiting the Cranberry Glades area, take your time, roll the windows down, breathe in the cool air, and let yourself feel it. This rare, wild piece of West Virginia that still echoes with the quiet of an ancient world. What was y'all's favorite part about the...
I don't know. I liked everything.
Was it the Beartown State Park
Yeah.
where we walked through the rocks, or was it the Cranberry Glades Nature Center? Or
The Cranberry Glades Nature Center.
yeah,
I like the Beartown.
Beartown, you like the rocks better? I don't know. I had all kinds of...
I like the boardwalk.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?